the shooting guard position, standing 6'5", numero 70, at center, 6'10", number 21, Daniel Gafford. At the small forward position, at 6'9", number 32, Cooper Flag. Starting at the other guard, 6 feet 7 inches, number 1, LaMelo Ball. The other forward, standing 6'11", number 34, Giannis Antetokounmpo. The head coach for your Dallas Mavericks is Jason Kidd. Once again, Dallas Mavericks.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward position. Keon Ellis is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Sabonis in at the 5. And for Dallas, we've got Ball. Daniel Gafford is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Max Christie, and it's Flag in at the 3. A good chunk of the season is past us now, Grant. I'd imagine the wear and tear is adding up for some players.
Yeah, it varies from guy to guy. You know, vets are usually dealing with something just from playing so many years. But, B.A., the rookies, they're learning now what it takes to be in NBA condition.
So Sacramento will get the first possession here. Ellis outside. Sabonis with a screen on Christie. Pass to Sabonis. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, that's where Sabonis makes his living. He's so good at carving out space down low.
Up top Ball. Pounded by Westbrook. DeRozan left side. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Daniel Gafford picks one up. Something teammates love about DeMar DeRozan. He has that clutch gene in him, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., he is fearless in those big moments. He remains steady, keeps his focus, and that makes him deadly against defenses that are scrambling to close out a game.
That's good from DeRozan.
Well, what impresses me, DeRozan's been in the league a long time, and he is still playing at a very high level.
Now here's Ball. Uses the glass on the layup.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Ellis on the wing, defended by Christie. Back to DeRozan from the arc. And the rebound goes to Dallas. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Sacramento this season.
Winning the season series last year in a battle of middle-of-the-pack teams.
Here's Flag. Back to Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Murray. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. To the inside. Here's Sabonis. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
A very physical player. Sabonis basically forced his way through the foul there.
And Grant, the son of Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis. How much do you think Domas modeled his game after his dad?
Well, B.A., I played against his dad. Arvydas was 5 inches taller, but the elite skill set shared in common. No doubt, Domas took a lot of pointers from his father.
Free throw drops for Sabonis. And Grant, after last season, a new front office taking over in Sacramento, trying to get them back in the playoffs.
Yeah, and after ending their record-breaking postseason drought in 2023, The last 2 years have seen the Kings again outside the playoffs. They're restless to get back there in the mix.
And here are the Kings now, after the basket by Dallas. The shot, no good.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
The Kings have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Murray passes to DeRozan. Westbrook outside. Sacramento passing it around. Shot's good by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 7.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Sabonis has gone 3 of 4 here from the field. And the call is going to be, yes, on an illegal screen. And here in the first half of December, a look at the most recent power rankings. Hey, some intriguing stories. You take a look at the Hawks. They slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
You know, for the Mavericks, they're staying put, but still towards the top. In a decent spot midway through the schedule. Still tons of games left to prove they're a top-tier team.
Now here's DeRozan. Really played well against Indiana in his last game. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Pass to Sabonis from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
Yeah, I think they'd like to forget that game. You usually want to find some teaching moments, but in this case, it might be best to just destroy the tape.
Well, everyone has off nights. They just need to make sure that they bounce back strong.
Now here's Westbrook. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Indiana.
Yeah, and he also put in major work on the boards. Just an all-around dominant performance.
Shot clock at 2. Murray for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
I just love the ball movement.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Stan, when you talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, would you say he's one of the most unguardable players ever?
Well, B.A. certainly got to be in the conversation. Besides maybe Wemby, we haven't seen anyone like Giannis when it comes to length and those long strides especially. Plus, he has that strength, too.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first.
Well, he's one of the most unguardable players in the league. Antetokounmpo's length and speed is simply otherworldly.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. I heard Coach go over the dribble handoffs that Sabonis is so creative with. He reminded his players that the jumper isn't the first option. Usually he looks to pass for 3 to 4 seconds, reminding his players to stay wide, anticipate high passes, watch for the cutters, and then contest. Sabonis can be a real headache out there. Back over to you, Brian.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
2 shots.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
That's good from Christie. So the Kings making a change here. Chua's checked in. Christie hits them both. And here are the Kings now. It's a 5-point game. Here's DeRozan. Pass to Westbrook. Gafford grabs the miss. The Mavericks have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Christie finds Ball. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Westbrook. And Ball gets it to go.
You have to stay in Ball's shirt out there or he will rise and fire.
And here's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Achua passes to Westbrook. 6 to shoot. DeRozan for 3. Sacramento again missing. The Mavericks trailing. Antetokounmpo surveys. They get the rebound. Gafford. That misses. Had a chance to tie it.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Now Westbrook. No made baskets yet. DeRozan outside. Hits a three-pointer.
Yeah, he doesn't normally take a lot of threes. DeRozan picks his spots and just takes the threes he likes.
Now here's Ball. 17 points for him last game against Houston.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
Sacramento leading by 3. Westbrook outside. DeRozan down low. He's got 6. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
Ellis passes to Westbrook. Outside Achua. Pass to DeRozan. Antetokounmpo against Achua. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Maybe one of the tougher covers inside. Don't blame him for the foul on Giannis there.
This is his second trip to the line in the game.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. So both teams making some changes here. That's off as well, so he misses both.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Pass to DeRozan. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now. Christie finds Antetokounmpo. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
The Kings have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. DeRozan with the ball. Marshall's there. The floater. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds in the game. Stolen by Ellis. Pass to Achua. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Marshall passes to Christie. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Excellent work defensively. That's how you guard a three-point shooter of his caliber.
Washington outside. Ball against Schroeder. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
A shifty, unpredictable player. Schroeder understands how to get fouled on the way out.
A different look for Dallas. Green's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Williams comes in for Christie, and it's Rollins in for Ball. And the Kings also making a change. Eubanks, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And the free throw, no good.
Well, whether starting or coming off the bench, Dennis Schroeder plays his role well and can be a source of instant offense at times.
Williams passes to Green. The three from Washington. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Sacramento leading by 3. To the paint. It's stolen. Achua against Williams. To the middle. Marshall with the bucket.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Well, the Kings shooting around 44% in this opening quarter. Here's Eubanks. They grab their own miss. Basket's good. And the Kings lead by 3.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
Here's Rollins. He's coming off a 10-point game against Houston.
Yeah, but it wasn't just the scoring. He had a bunch of assists, too, affecting the offense in so many ways.
Here's Schroeder after Dallas' three-pointer on the other end. And there's the drive. Here's Ellis. That three's off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And they get it back. And here's Achua. An 11-point game for him in the win against Indiana. And that one's good.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Mavs. Trailing by 2. Green against Achua. Deflected. Ellis on the wing. Williams defending. And it's good. 2 points. Now it's a 4-point Sacramento lead.
Well, what I like about that, Ellis is not content to just hang out on the perimeter.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Kings last season traded for Zach LaVine, and he said, quote, "I've been a fan for a long time, knowing how incredible these fans are each and every game. A Tuesday night, it's still going to be packed in here. People pull for their team, and I don't take it for granted." Back to you, B.A.
Tremendous support. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And so it's Dallas with it, following that last three-pointer by Sacramento. Pass to Washington to stop the run. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now Eubanks. Now Ellis. Shot clock at 5. No good. Green with the defensive effort. Mavericks trail by 4. Washington drives in. Outside for Green. Washington a screen. Rollins passes to Washington. And it's all from three-point range. Outside Schroeder. He shoots it. What a performance for DeMar DeRozan. He's been the story for Sacramento. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be back in a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Sacramento's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
Yeah, well, the best way to get in the head of your opponent is through aggressive defense.
The Mavericks trailing. Washington out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Max Christie. Then it's Flag. And it's Rollins in at the point. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And Sacramento shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. And Graham, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
Here's Sabonis.
Love to see Antetokounmpo being a disruptor on defense. He can affect a lot of shots.
Washington a screen. Rollins passes to Washington. Good as the jump shot falls. Washington's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Schroeder. Here's Eubanks. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. And the Kings lead by 2.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Washington outside. Pass to Flag. Washington a screen on Murray. Back to Washington. Clock at 6. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Washington's got 4 points now in the quarter. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Washington's gotten 4 of his 7 shots to go. Westbrook left side. Murray from outside, and another Sacramento 3.
Yeah, this is the kind of confidence you love seeing. Murray not thinking twice at all about firing away.
Antetokounmpo against Sabonis. Oh, don't let Giannis in.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Schroeder. He's covered closely. Pass to Sabonis. Kicks it out to Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Mavericks trail by 4. Antetokounmpo outside. It's Washington high post. Eubanks is there. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Washington a screen. Here's Rollins. No good with the triple. The Kings lead by 4. Well, Domantas Sabonis already top 10 all-time in triple-doubles.
Yeah, he's a prolific scorer, rebounder, and playmaker. And B.A., he continues to add layers to his game, and he's still in the thick of his prime.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Mavericks. Ball comes in for Rollins. The Kings also with a sub. DeRozan is checked in. Westbrook outside. Back to Sabonis. And Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his 2nd foul already.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. That one's good. Sabonis.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Schroeder. Here's Ball. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. In the third spot, the Mavericks.
Let's see if they'll be able to keep scoring at this rate throughout this season. Over the last 10 games, their ability to score in transition has been special.
Here's DeRozan. Mavericks with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Christie. He gets it in there.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Schroeder. 9 points for him in his last game.
Really buckling down on the defensive end.
Westbrook against Christie. Westbrook with the miss. Second chance shot. And Gafford with the block. Inside. It's tipped. Stolen by Schroeder. Murray with it. Guarded now by Ball. Pass to Westbrook. Back to Murray. DeRozan deciding where to go with it. Westbrook finds Sabonis. And it's in there. Sabonis has got 11 points.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Outside Christie. From deep. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Sabonis. And here's Murray. Beyond the arc. Ball with the rebound.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Antetokounmpo outside. Schroeder against Ball. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Schroeder.
Boy, LaMelo has all the tools. I mean, a deep, deep bag.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, LaMelo Ball gets a lot of attention for his flashy play, but not enough for his high basketball IQ. I mean, he sees the floor incredibly well.
Ellis is checked in for Sacramento. And so he makes both from the line. And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
And stolen by Murray. Pass to DeRozan. DeRozan double teamed. Back to Murray. DeRozan against Christie. They kick it out to Murray. Offline with a 3. Mavericks trail by 4. Here's Flag. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Houston. Now here's Ellis. DeRozan with the ball. Give him 8. 5 to shoot. DeRozan double teamed. Over Flag. And another miss by Sacramento.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
They're staying active and keeping his hands moving. Murray anticipated the shot and sent it away.
Now here's Schroeder. Outside Murray. Pass to Ellis. Sacramento passing it around. DeRozan, left side.
DeRozan drawing a lot of attention now.
14 fouls.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here.
2 shots.
That's good from DeRozan.
What impresses me most about DeRozan is his footwork, especially when he's operating around the mid-range.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 5-point game. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second team foul.
And, Coach, the Kings know they need to get better defensively. But do they have the personnel is the question.
Well, so much of defense is about your commitment to making multiple efforts, in particular contesting three-point shooters, an area they've struggled in tremendously. If you're starting to fix something, start there.
Free throw good. Green.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
So the Kings making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. And he can't hit the second. Sacramento leading by 4. And stolen by Williams. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Murray for 3. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, that's his third three-pointer in this game, and 2 of those came in the second, so he might be heating up.
Now here's Ball. He's got 11, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Westbrook outside. To the inside. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Averaging double-digit assists for a number of years. Ross can dish it.
The 3 from Ball. Melo knocking down a 3.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Sacramento leading by 4. Westbrook, the pass to Murray. Now here's Achua. And Gafford comes to help. Pass to Ellis. Clock at 4. They get it back. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the big finish.
And you hear a lot about Murray's activity, especially on the glass. I mean, he never stops working. Gets a lot of second chance points opportunities.
Ball passes to Green. The 3. Achua with the rebound. Sacramento has gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. Here's Ellis. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for P.J. Washington. Washington's checked in for Dallas. Rollins comes in for LaMelo Ball.
Rollins.
Williams against Westbrook. Williams in the post. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williams has gotten his first basket of the night.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
To the paint. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Yeah, that's like a quarterback leading his receiver. Put it right on it.
Washington a screen. And it's Williams off the drive. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And a quick look at how the Sacramento Kings schedule is shaping up. On Sunday, they'll be matching up with Jimmy Butler and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Thursday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Portland Trailblazers.
In that game against the Rockets, they're going to have to play flawless in that one. An opponent like that will punish mistakes, but I wouldn't be shocked if they were able to win.
Eubanks, he's checked in for the Kings. And timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Okay, now, fans, let's get up and get ready for your defense crew.
Mavericks will go for a different look here. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Marshall. Flag comes in for Green. Christie's checked in for Williams. And LaMelo Ball is subbed in for Rollins. On defense, Dallas. They trail by 6. And another miss by Sacramento. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Here's Christie. Nice D from Ellis. And it's Westbrook with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Here's Ball. Ball taking it all the way.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
The Kings lead by 4. Pass to Murray. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
The 3 from Washington. The rebound by Eubanks.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Here's Westbrook. Achua with a screen on Ball. Right side Achua. Pass to Eubanks.
Dallas foul. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Third personal foul. 15 foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second one. Mavericks trail by 5. Here's Ball. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It goes on Russell Westbrook.
Ball seeks out contact sometimes, which means defenses have to guard him very carefully.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
And he didn't go to the line once in the first half. but now he's figuring out how to draw contact and get himself to the line.
And so Ball nails both of them.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
For 3, Westbrook. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Puts it up, and Flag gets it to go on the assist by Ball. Flag's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, and this young kid, Flag, has so much confidence in his scoring ability, and that makes him dangerous off the catch.
Now Ellis. Pass to Murray. 4-3. No luck on that one. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Sacramento on top, leading by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Ooh, they're measuring up the shot.
And greetings from the 2K studios. Here at halftime, the Sacramento Kings in a tight game.
They've done a lot of things well, but I look at them to 1-2 right now. They wanted more.
And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
And that game against the Warriors, they'll be facing a team that's had a little better year. But this game is winnable if they bring the energy.
Oh, they're going to need more than energy, Kenny. There's a talent gap here.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.